Your bank has a new job description, spying on you. On March 30, 2026, the Treasury Department's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, issued an advisory requiring America's financial institutions to monitor their healthcare clients for signs of Medicare and Medicaid fraud. The advisory covers schemes run by individual fraudsters, domestic organized crime groups, and, with increasing frequency, transnational criminal organizations referred to as TCOs that operate from overseas. Your bank received the memo, and now you have too. Whether your colleagues and competitors did is, well, quite another question. Here's the scheme that FinCEN is trying to stop. TCOs are buying or establishing healthcare companies that already have Medicare and Medicaid billing credentials in place. They install foreign nationals or stolen identities as straw owners, figures who appear in corporate records but answer to criminal leadership operating abroad. They then steal the names and ID numbers of real American beneficiaries and use them to file fraudulent claims for DME, home health, hospice, genetic testing, pharmaceuticals, and more. When the Medicare reimbursements arrive, the money moves immediately. Wire transfers to shell companies, purchases of digital assets routed through foreign exchanges, deposits into money mule accounts, real estate, and luxury goods. In some cases, the TCOs recruit complicit insiders at the financial institutions themselves. From 2020 through 25, FinCEN observed a 330% increase in Bank Secrecy Act reporting on healthcare fraud. A record 3,800 plus suspicious activity reports were filed in 2025 alone. FinCEN notes with notable candor that even that volume likely represents only a small fraction of the actual activity. Here's where it gets interesting for you. The advisory includes 15 red flag indicators that FinCEN wants banks to watch for. Some of them describe obvious criminal behavior. Others describe behavior that a legitimate, recently sold, newly enrolled, or rapidly growing healthcare practice might also exhibit, entirely lawfully. A few examples: a recently purchased or established healthcare company that receives significant reimbursements soon after starting operations. A company with a sudden increase in Medicare payments following a change in ownership. A company whose nominal and beneficial owners also appear on accounts of other separate healthcare entities. A company that receives reimbursements from Medicare and then quickly transfers those funds to another recently established company with little to no online presence. Sound familiar? Well, it should. That describes a lot of entirely legitimate transactions, acquisitions, group formations, billing ramp-ups after enrollment, and management company structures. The distinction between the fraudster's pattern and the legitimate provider's pattern can be, in financial terms, quite thin. Your bank may be filing a suspicious activity report before anyone calls you to ask. Here are some takeaways for you. First, FinCEN's whistleblower program may soon have a financial incentive attached to it. Alongside the advisory, FinCEN proposed rules to pay eligible whistleblowers between 10 and 30% of any monetary penalties collected from qualifying enforcement actions. The people around you, billers, former partners, employees with a grievance, could soon have a potential payday for reporting what they see. Compliance won't just be a legal obligation, it'll be priced into your staff. Second, understand that your banking activity is now being assessed against a published checklist. If your reimbursement volume has increased materially because you enrolled in a new program, acquired a new practice, added a facility, and your documentation trail doesn't explain that change, you may draw attention that you don't want. Assuming all is on the up and up, the remedy is documentation, not behavior change. Third, nominee ownership is a federal crime. If anyone has suggested that you appear on Medicare or Medicaid records as an owner, officer, or manager of an entity that you won't actually be running, regardless of how the arrangement was pitched, treat that conversation as a federal conspiracy invitation. The TCOs running these schemes are sophisticated enough to make the pitch sound routine. It isn't. Stay tuned. There's always more fraud to unpack next Friday.